All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
This is the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with my husband, fellow realtor, Pat Devaney.
Good morning, Jackie. How are you today?
Excellent. We have with us for the second week in a row, Julie Piazza, owner of Chippy White Table Rentals and Styling. Hi.
Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Thanks for coming back. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We're here every Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. where we cover various real estate topics. We have a full-time real estate office with many exceptional realtors. We have been guiding, assisting, and advising clients in real estate matters for 50 years.
Wow, 50 years. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you're at jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab. It's at the top of the page. And get a view of Dunmore Corners. And this time of the year, you never know what you're going to see.
View our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobilefriendlyjruddy.com. That's jruddy.com. Check us out on social media. And don't forget about our real estate show now being offered on many popular podcast apps. If you search The Real Estate Roundtable with Jackie Ruddy, you should find us. Check us out there. Okay. Julie Piazza, owner of Chippy White Table Rentals and Styling. If you can just give me a brief overview of who you are and what you do, please.
Sure thing. Yeah. Chippy White Table is a boutique rental company. We also offer styling services of all of our rentals. We are based out of Tunkhannock, downtown Tunkhannock. We have a beautiful showroom there where we showcase a sample of all of our collection. We service small to large events, mostly small nowadays, with our beautiful rental collection that includes tabletop, decor, furniture, and much, much more.
So last week, we were talking about your services. You help people celebrate life's most memorable moments, weddings, showers, graduation parties. You take it to either inside the home. A lot of people are doing outside settings, lakeside, backyard, so on and so forth. This week, I want to talk about your styling services.
Okay, great.
Okay, so you, a lot of times with your events, you can offer your clients the ability to rent furniture, place settings, so on and so forth. So where I'm going with this today is I'm thinking about a home that we're trying to sell that the owner moved out of. All personal belongings are out. There's no furniture. Sometimes it needs a little bit of oomph.
Yeah, a little bit of warmth, maybe.
Right.
And we can help add that with our collection of furniture and props and decor. So if you have a home that is just a blank space and it's ready to be sold, we can bring in our rentals and stage the home so it looks like how you would imagine it to be lived in.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know because, a lot of people staging, it's a word that people often use.
Oh, it's thrown around all the time.
Yeah.
Thrown around all the time. I don't know that people know really how to stage.
Right. People just can't visualize a blank space and how it should look and to make it feel homey and cozy and like you'd want to live there. So home staging is not something that we focus on particularly, but it is something that we do on the side. So we would love to offer that service to people in the area that might need their home just to have that little extra oomph, like you said, a little bit more character to be able to sell quicker.
So aside from that, being able to rent your furniture to stage a home, you would help them place those pieces.
Style it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for instance, pre-COVID, we were helping a client stage her home and we brought in just a minimal amount of furniture, just like some nice natural colored upholstered furniture, some rugs, some plants and like live greenery, fresh flowers, fresh fruit, not flute. And we helped her stage her home with our stuff, but also with the things that she already had there. So we walked through every room with her and made edits and said, this has to go from this room, this has to go from this room. Once the edits were done, we came back and just helped her rearrange the things that she already had in a more appealing way.
Okay, so you were able to work with her pieces.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Sometimes we are not able to work with
pieces. I'm sure you see some scary pieces of furniture.
Oh, we see scary. Scary is an understatement.
And maybe some like crazy like carpet or crazy wall paint color.
Right.
The room of many colors.
And that's an obstacle.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, and we have to be careful because we don't want to offend.
We don't want to insult people.
No.
You don't want to insult people.
It's their taste and that's their home. But that buyer is going to come in and only focus on that. So we have to delicately move that owner to understanding that removal of those items would be in their best interest.
Right. If they want their home to sell faster, absolutely. We can offer our like styling and decorating services in that aspect, and we can come to the client's home and just gently suggest like, hey, let's paint this wall from bright orange to a nice neutral soft gray. That might help soften the space a little bit, and it might help your home sell quicker if people can see a more neutral color. So
right.
Yeah.
So, aside from even if somebody's not selling their home in needs of a staging service, you offer
home decorating.
Designing spaces.
Designing spaces, yep.
Okay, so if somebody's living in their home and they need to change something, that's something you can help them with.
Yeah, absolutely. If someone's sick of looking at their living room, the same old living room that they've had for multiple years, and they just want a facelift, we can totally come in and help them do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, your taste at your shop is more of a
eclectic, bohemian, vintage,
style, but you'll work with the taste of the homeowner.
Absolutely. Yeah. We don't expect homeowners to have our same taste, but we do feel like we have a pretty good design eye, so we can talk to the client, figure out what's important to them and what means most to have in their home and what speaks to them and help them design that way.
Another thing, this is totally off for the topic that we're currently on, but I do want to mention it.
Yeah.
One of the other things that I noticed that you do at your website is that you have a setting for people that want to have photos taken.
Yes. So like,
talk to me about that. This is great.
Yeah. So if people, like, you mean in their homes or in our showroom?
In your showroom.
Oh, in our showroom. Yeah. So in our showroom in downtown Tunkhannock, we stage like Christmas sets, Mother's Day sets, Easter sets. We bring in live bunnies for Easter, and we make these beautiful scenes with our rentals and our decor, set it all up, and then people come and take their photos. People are photo crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants their photo.
Maternity photos, baby photos, and then, of course, all the holidays, Easter,
holidays,
Christmas.
Engagement photos.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you offer that setting.
Yep. In our space in downtown Tunkhannock. Yep.
So your showroom, and there's a history here. Talk to me about your showroom. You were able to have this showroom because it was a family member, your grandmother?
Yeah, so we started with a showroom that was above my grandmother's furniture store, Greenwood's Furniture in downtown Tunkhannock. She had a vacant apartment space that actually my mother lived in 30 plus years ago. So my mother lived in this apartment. No one's lived in it since, but it's very historical feeling. So high ceilings, cracked plaster walls, big windows that look out into the main street of Tunkhannock. So when we first started our business, we said, why don't we move into that vacant apartment space? It's so chippy, kind of matched our vintage style. And so we moved in and were able to use that space, thanks to my grandmother, rent-free for the first year of our business. So as we grew, we moved into our new space, which is a block up from our old space.
Okay, so
that sounds like our first apartment. Right?
Yeah.
High ceilings with the walls that were cracked.
Yeah, sometimes you might see a critter or something walk across
Oh, we
the
didn't
floor.
have critters. Yeah, that sounds like our apartment, right? Yeah.
It was quaint, and I can't believe that people booked us when we were up there, because I look back now and I think, oh my God, like that was
a
scary.
dumb-
People had to walk up a creepy old hallway that was barely lit.
That's absolutely where we live. That's where we
Creaky
live.
Oh my God,
floors, but
yeah.
we had it all lit with Christmas lights. I mean, we made it as pretty, as magical as possible, but I still look back and think, gosh, I can't believe people like ventured up here. They probably thought they were walking into, I don't know,
A horror movie.
haunted house, yeah, or something.
Okay, so you have the showroom, so
Yeah.
people can come out and check you out there.
Yeah,
like
so-
your style and settings. They can get a real idea of what they want to achieve.
Yeah, absolutely. So now in our new showroom, which, like I said, is a block up and it's on street level, it has big windows that look over the main street as well. So lets in a lot of natural light. But we have all of our inventory is sampled there. So not every single piece, but a good sample is shown there. We can set up a tablescape, do a display for our clients, and kind of give them a taste of what their event is going to look like.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Good stuff.
Now, you guys were talking about staging.
Yeah.
One of the things I see a mistake that people make when they're showing their house is they don't depersonalize it. Lots of times I've gone in where there's like pictures, and the people that I'm showing the house to actually get distracted from the house because now they're looking at all the different pictures and they say, "Oh, I know that's Joey so and so,"
right?
you know, and
like,
this
look
and
how
that.
cute your kid is.
Yeah, and they're totally distracted. So I think people really need to depersonalize.
Absolutely, as much as they possibly can.
So people can picture themselves in your home.
Yeah, not even pictures, but like clothes and closets and like
Clutter.
toys and clutter. Yeah, just get all that out.
Get rid of the stuff.
The stuff.
The stuff that defines you.
Right.
Not defines anybody else but you, because that's like you're hanging on.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get the buyer in there to see them in there.
How about when you open the bedroom and it's full of dolls?
Oh.
Creepy dolls.
Has this happened to you in real life?
Creepy dolls on the bed looking at me.
No, there was a basement full of dolls. This woman, that's all she did was, she went on the QVC and she would buy dolls.
Oh.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah.
Hell yeah, it was something.
All right. So I say, first and foremost, before you stage, clean.
Clean.
Yeah, clean. Declutter.
Yeah, it's just spotless. Like, and go where you typically don't think. Like if you're leaving your appliances in a kitchen or wherever, and the refrigerator, the stove, the oven, the dishwasher, the microwave, people are going to open those up if they're included. And if they're like there's food caked on, it's not going to look
not a good look.
So spotless. Even though it's not updated, spotless goes a long way.
Yeah, you want it to look like you're walking into like a magazine photo. That's what I always think. Like, how would it look in a magazine photo if you took a picture of like this kitchen countertop? Would there be dirty towels and like Cheerios, or would there be a beautiful bowl of fruit with a nice like linen hand towel on a beautiful cutting board? So that's how I would try to think about it when we design those spaces.
Right.
Yeah.
The toaster, the blender, they don't have to be out.
No. Right.
Put them away.
Shove it aside.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So organize, deodorize, neutralize.
Neutralize. Yep.
And that goes a long way because, when people are walking through a home, sometimes pet odors linger.
Yeah.
Or if they're still living in the home, what they cooked last night might still be. So
Fish. They had fish last night.
Light a candle.
Yeah, right.
That's all it takes.
Right.
Yes.
So, fresh scents. No heavy perfumes, just something fresh and clean, appealing to the senses, right?
Yeah.
And neutralize, you talked about that. It's a lot of people find that, neutral is boring, but when you're selling a home, it's different than when you're living in the home.
Right, because it's more appealing to the majority of people to have it be neutral, I think. And then they can visualize their own stuff in the space if it's just a neutral backdrop.
Okay, with us today, Julie Piazza, owner of Chippy White Table. How does someone get in touch with you, please?
Sure. We have a website, chippywhitetable.com, and an Instagram and Facebook page. And all of my contact information, email, and phone number is listed on all of those spaces.
Chippy, CHIPPY, whitetable.com.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Julie.
Thanks.
Yes, we have a 2-bedroom home. It's at 229 South Valley Avenue in Oliphant, and it's only $79,000. This home sits on a 36 by 120 lot. It's got off-street parking and a nice-sized yard. This home it's got hardwood floors, French doors, first-floor laundry, along with a newer roof, and it's got a new furnace, and taxes are only $1,400 a year. So this deal won't last long. That's a 2-bedroom home at 229 South Valley Avenue in Oliphant for only $79,000, and that's listed by Kim Keynes of our office.
Thank you, Pat. I have the Greater Scranton Board of Realtors MLS statistics for year-end for multi-family dwellings in all the areas that we serve. The median list price, $119,900, is up almost 10% from last year at this time. Median sales price is $106,000, which is up 20.45%. Now, the number of sold multifamily dwellings increased 10.4%, and the price ranges that saw the most significant year-over-year change were starting with 100,000 to 119,900 was up 50%. The 120,000 to 139,900 is up 44%. 140,000 to 159,900 is up 111%. And the 250,000 to 299,000 is up 66.7%. And anything above 500,000 in the multifamily dwelling sales is up 100%.
Wow.
So we usually focus, my statistics are usually on single family dwellings, but it's nice to see that the multifamily dwellings.
Yeah, that was kind of languishing for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah,
was kind of flat.
They were
it was
really,
very flat.
really down, but it's nice to see the trend going up, right?
Yep.
Okay, so stay with the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. We'll be back after a very brief break.
What can a Century 21 agent do for you? They show your home, solve your problems, and pet your dog. They provide the service of a butler and the savvy of a business tycoon. They explain the market, love a good barbecue, and never drink milk from the carton, so invite one over. They do your homework, legwork, and sometimes yard work. Basically, they provide some TLC to YOU. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Hi, this is Jackie Ruddy from Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Is real estate on your mind? It's on ours 24/7. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or in need of an appraisal, you have questions, we have answers.
Thinking of buying or selling a house and have questions? Tune in to the Real Estate Roundtable hosted by locally owned and operated Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on Saturday mornings at 11 and Sunday mornings at 11:30.
Call 570-344-6724 or visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com. We are back with more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with my husband, fellow realtor Pat Devaney.
Yes, and we're back with Julie Piazza.
We are back with Julie Piazza, owner of Chippy White Table in Tunkhannock. They offer rentals and styling, and you do events. A lot of different events, petite weddings, parties, showers, graduation parties in the home, outside the home.
Yeah.
Bob mitzvahs, you do all of that
I've
stuff.
never done a bar mitzvah, but we can do it. We can do
Yeah.
any event, any special celebration. Yeah. So we have a really cool collection of rentals, like boutique style rentals, tableware and furniture, decor, and more. So we pack it all up in our box truck and bring it to your location,
And
wherever it may be. Yeah.
You have a list of frienders,
Yes.
not vendors,
Yeah.
frienders
Yeah.
that you like to work with, and you
Yep.
can pass their names along to people that are looking for food and
Photography, yep, and any other type of vendor that you would need at your event.
Flowers.
You could do the
florists,
whole
yeah.
package. You
Yeah,
got
so we
special-
can recommend the whole package. We specialize in the rental part of it and the decorating, but yeah, we have that all listed on our website.
This trend started before COVID, but it's really taken off since COVID. People want to celebrate
Yeah.
those special moments in their life,
But they want to do it small.
and they want to do it on a smaller scale, and
Yeah.
they want to do it in a safe environment.
Yes.
And it's usually, somewhere where they live.
They feel comfortable and they are already around their family members. Yeah, so most of the time it's at home. Right now we're servicing homes or weddings and inside homes. And in the summer we have lots of weddings and showers and events lined up for outside the homes in their yards or garages, patios, whatever.
Barns.
Yeah.
That's nifty.
Transform any space into be a beautiful event
That's
space.
like when I was a kid, everybody used to have the party at the house.
Yeah,
And
right?
then it seemed like we outgrew it, and now we're going back to it.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. People were having their graduation parties and baby showers in big event spaces, big event venues, and now it's circling back and coming to back home and under a tent in the yard or
More
even inside
meaningful.
their house.
I think it's
Yeah.
more meaningful.
So
I do too.
my bell bottoms came back in style, and so
Yeah,
did
there you go.
having
Platform shoes.
platform shoes.
It
having
all
the-
comes around
That's right.
eventually, right? Yeah.
Okay. So first half of this show, we talked about staging and decorating the home. And yeah, people are spending a lot more time in the home. So they're looking around and they're like, oh, I had to do something.
Yeah. People, I think, are spending so much time at home that they're looking at their rooms and thinking, gosh, this room just needs a facelift. And that's where we can come in and help them choose paint color, choose new flooring, new area rugs, even help them pick out some new furniture to just spruce up a space.
It's not a main service, but it is a
Correct.
service that you provide.
Correct.
You can do
Yep.
that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can get them where they need to go on any budget.
On any budget. Yeah, absolutely. Whether it be one room or the whole house, like we can help do it all.
Well, I'm finding we're purging, and we've been purging since we've been stuck home. So we're, obviously looking at stuff, and it's bogging us down, and we got to get it out. And so we're going through the closets and going through those areas where we all have that. You open the door, you throw something in, and you'll walk away.
We all have those crap closets, we call it at my house, where things are just spilling out on the floor when you open the door. So I think people are spending more time at home, so they're going through those crap closets and getting rid of stuff.
But the nice thing about having somebody like you come into the house, because I'm in the same house 20 years, and I'm looking at the same curtains.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the same window, the same blinds on the windows and everything. I don't see them anymore,
Yeah,
but
right.
for somebody to you to come in and go, oh my God.
Yeah. It'd be a shock to us.
Oh my God. You have to get rid of those ugly curtains and that
Right.
terrible window treatments. And that's not really expensive stuff that you can change.
Right. You can do really small changes that make a really big impact in your home. Just like you said, changing out those curtains or getting rid of them altogether and letting more light into your house, or changing out an area rug that maybe, just needs a little refresh. So yeah, we can come in and help suggest what to do.
What is the most unique event you helped plan? Was it a floating dock? Because when I saw that, I thought to myself, I can't even imagine that.
We've had a couple really cool events. We did an event down in the Stroudsburg area in a river, in a creek, where we brought in chairs and another company brought in tables, and we set the tables all up, and it was a community event. So it was lots of different people, about 60 of us. This was pre-COVID, sat down at a table in the creek together and ate with our feet in the water and the fish swimming by us, the little feet. Yeah. So that was fun. And they cooked on a boat. They had a little boat, and there was a chef there cooking up food for everyone and serving it. That was cool. We've also helped with a pop-up wedding in the Everhart Museum in Scranton. That was pretty cool, too. So we got to help transform.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that was like a free wedding giveaway we did for a couple, and we got to help transform the museum into a wedding. Yeah, so that was cool, too. Lots of fun things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. These are different and unique.
Yeah.
Wow. So people that have an idea out there, they come to you and you
Absolutely.
help create it.
Yeah, we love the creative, think outside the box ideas.
Okay. So traditional is out the window these days, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right.
And I think these at-home weddings are here to stay.
Here to stay. That's
Yep.
your prediction, right?
That's my prediction.
As long as they don't bring back the funerals in the home and the wakes in the home like they used to have when my dad used to tell stories, and when he was a kid, that's the way they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, only happy.
I don't want to go back to that.
Happy
No.
celebration.
No.
Yeah.
Only happy stuff.
My grandmother was waked at her home
Yeah.
on College Avenue in Dunmore. And
Yeah.
that, I remember that in the living room.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the last home that I remember. It was being phased out then.
Right.
But yeah, she was waked there.
Yeah.
And it's not, you never hear of it
No, it's
anymore.
unheard of.
No, we're not going back to that.
Yeah.
No.
No thanks.
Okay. Julie Piazza, owner of Chippy White Table Rentals and Styling. How does someone get in touch with you?
Yeah, so they can find us online via our website, chippywhitetable.com, or Instagram or Facebook. They can just type in Chippy White Table, search for us, and all of our contact information, email, and phone number will be there.
Okay. So we were talking about staging a home and we talked about the interior. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I'm constantly talking about, and I feel like I just over and over again, broken record, is that it's as much as there is emphasis on the inside of the home, and that's where people are spending most of the time, when they market a home and they put it for sale, the outside is just as important, if not more important.
Curb appeal, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what we talk about. So it's really important that, people that are on the market are, creating that invitation. Come in and see me. So there's a lot to do outside.
There is, absolutely. One of the things that we did actually during quarantine was we did like a front door makeover online. So we just encouraged people to paint their front door a new color, maybe get a new wreath or make something for outside their door and post pictures of it and show us what they did with their front door, just as like something to do to get outside, because that was during quarantine when we were all stuck inside. So that's something that you can start with. That's easy, just painting your front door a new color and putting some flowers or planters out front.
Well, the front door is the number one most important item to focus on when you're selling a home. So painting it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it makes sense. Welcomes you.
It's the first thing you see.
Right.
You only get
First
one
thing,
chance at a first impression.
Yeah.
So the color's important.
Yeah.
If it's all, knocked up and damaged, I mean, you're not going to want to, or if it's a glass storm door, like with fingerprints all over it, you're not going to really, it's not going to be inviting or appealing.
Right. Yeah.
So then in the spring, people like their flowers. I'm one of them. Okay. And I have this long wraparound porch, this wide wraparound porch.
Yeah.
The ones that everybody wants, right?
Yeah.
So I get 3 hanging baskets. Now, I know a friend of mine has a smaller home, maybe half the size of my front porch. It's a nice wide porch. It's the width of the front house. She gets about 10 hanging baskets. And I drive by her house and I laugh, but I think less is more.
I do too. I think less is more. And I think that something can be really beautiful when it's simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, painting a front door, I think that's a cool thing to do. And you can just look up online, like on Pinterest, what the top 3 top colors are for front doors, like trending of this year. Pick one. That goes with your house, obviously.
Yeah, and just need a paintbrush and
you could do it
can
yourself.
Of paint. You can do it in a half hour.
$25,
Right. Right. It's just and it's easy.
And it's easy.
Yeah. Good advice.
Yeah.
Julie Piazza, we really enjoyed our time with you 2 weeks in a row, owner of Chippy White Tables, Rentals, and Styling, and you have a showroom.
Yes, we have a showroom in downtown Tunkhannock on the main street, Tioga Street, and we are open by appointment only.
Okay. Thanks for coming with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Pat?
Yes, we have a 3-bedroom bi-level home. It's at 170 First Street in Old Forge for $179,000. This is a solid home with beautiful hardwood floors, big rooms, a nice 60 by 150 lot. It has a lower level family room. It's in the location. It's in town. It's a great location, and it's close to everything. And it also has an attached 1-car garage. That's a 3-bedroom bi-level home at 170 First Street in Old Forge for only $179,000. And that's listed by Aaron Pierce of our office.
Thank you, Pat. Remember to tune in next Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. to listen to more of the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM, The Talker. And if you like to listen to podcasts, don't forget to check us out on most popular podcast apps. You can do that by searching The Real Estate Roundtable with Jackie Ruddy, and you should be able to find us. Also, view our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to jruddy.com, JRUDDY.com. And don't forget about that webcam at Dunmore Corners when you're, looking to come out in that ugly weather. You want to see what the road conditions are. That's Pat's claim to fame. That was his brilliant idea, right?
My sister watches it in Long Island. She goes, "Oh, my God, look at the weather up there."
Have a fantastic week, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. The real estate market is extremely active, and you want to make a move, but you don't know where to start, who to call, or how to make it happen. I'm Jackie Ruddy, and I know Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate can lead the way. Our quality service award-winning team will help you with buying and selling a home. Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate has a proven track record and experience you can count on. Lean on us to show you the way. Call 570-344-6724. That's 570-344-6724. Or visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com, where homes are open every day, all day long. Also, remember to tune in to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, Saturdays at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on 94.3 FM, The Talker.